raging storms, an interrupted reunion, and a fiery welcome. This is Gluttony and Earth. Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name's Nick, and this is Gluttony and Earth. Now, I need to know, what would you do with a drunken sailor? Kyle.
Push him overboard.
Oh, that's rough. That dude's gonna die.
Good for him.
Ooh. What would you do with a drunken sailor, Adam?
I believe I would put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
Oh, wingman activity. Good going. That guy is going to remember that you're going to be at his wedding. And what would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning, Baka?
I'm cutting a pizza.
Are you the drunken sailor?
Maybe. I think the point of putting him in bed with the captain's daughter is that he gets in trouble with the captain, not that he marries his daughter.
Oh, I thought you were just being a nice guy.
No.
I suppose.
Yeah, I think all the lyrics of that song are getting him in trouble or some.
Do we think this guy's union? Because could he like sue for being fired like that?
I think he. Wait, what? I had to backtrack what I was thinking. Never mind.
All right.
I gotta go back to cutting this pizza.
Yeah, you go back to that pizza. So, at work the other day, I gotta say, I thought up some really good Bants topic for the podcast. But by the end of the shift, I forgot what it was.
Good.
So instead, do you guys like to boat? Do you like boating? Do you like to sail the waters? Do you like to skim its oozy surface?
Let's skip
You don't like that? No, I mean, we got a lot to cover. I'm honestly okay with this is a no bants moment. We'll see if I remember it by actually, you know what? I'll just say it real quick before we get into the recap. Just to make up and save this bants. I found out I am very similar to Paul Rudd in the sense that both of us hate sauces with our food. I thought it was just me. I like a little dry, husky sandwich. Right, because it's not wet. Alright, here's the recap! My trademark vomit
We might
sounds.
have to cancel the whole session.
There we go. Okay, so last time, you guys had just gotten out of your meeting, the War Room meeting, with Gillivan Dubois and his crew of advisors, and you basically had some time to spend yourself because you were waiting for the next day for your plan to be enacted. So you guys just spent a little bit of time, chilling out, enjoying the amenities. Not really a lot to do because it's the wet season, so you can't really enjoy the weather. So instead, you guys wait a little bit. Next day, you go on to the ship with Captain Gautier, and you guys sail out to be decoys, basically. You're baiting them into trying to rob you, when instead you are planning on maybe sending Endien over, maybe capturing someone. Either way, you're trying to track them down. They fall for it, and they attack. Endien jumps over, Misty steps from Cronest to Cronest, being disguised, and she hides there while everyone else dies. The captain says, "Shall we leave?" Darius says yes, not understanding what exactly the captain means, in which the captain teleports the entire ship back to the bluffs near the Dubois Manor, leaving the captured hostage where it was, dropping into the ocean to his inevitable death. Captain Gautier and Darius get into a very heated argument over what happens. Things are not great between them. Endien, however, stows away to an island in which everyone leaves except for the big, large knight who stays on board. Endien, however, disguises herself like a pirate that looks kind of more like them and then leaves. Hides around in the trees around the encampment and finds out that they have just a big pile of gold and like treasure that they are now hauling back to the ship. It seems like they're speeding up whatever they were going to do. Endien follows through, overhears them talking, and it kind of confirms some suspicions that they had that this is maybe about hunting some sort of beast. Endien thinks maybe like a sea dragon because of the treasure. Not really entirely sure, but she, as a stowaway in disguise, heads over to the ship. She does call back again, and Darius and the crew all start sailing out towards Endien's location, and they kind of like make sights with the enemy ship, and that's kind of where we left off. I think I kind of want to set some scene here a little bit. So I just to like take in, like it's storming out. It's really cold out. It's dark out. It's foggy. It's misty. Waves are large. They are crashing. They are knocking against the boats. It is a kind of miserable time. The sky is storming. It's heavy rain. It's hard to really see. It's kind of hard to hear. It is, there's lightning flashing around, and you think a fog is starting to roll in or develop as you are too. I want to sit over on the ship with Darius and Thellum. Captain Gautier, as you guys are like getting in sights, she has some crew member. Where would you guys be? Or would you just be like on the main deck?
I would be on the main deck.
Yeah, same for Darius. Keeping an eye out as much as possible.
Well, she calls out for you guys to come up.
Darius will, answer to the captain.
When she's like at the helm, you guys get up to her. I'm not sure what we should be expecting here. This seems strange to me.
What's so strange about it?
It feels like suicide, isn't it? Wouldn't it be? What they're doing? To fight a sea monster in the middle of a monsoon?
We're fighting a sea monster?
I think that's the assumption we're going with.
Yes, they're loading up a bunch of treasure, and they talked about that's all they really needed. Didn't need things necessarily. It could be that this creature is only out during the monsoon season.
Still, it just... Alright, well, we have vision on them. It depends on... It looks like if they're loading up. Hopefully we get to them. Again, we're not really able to keep up with them with this ship. So, I guess be ready then.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And they start sailing closer towards the ship and the island. Then we're going to flip over. Endien, you are in disguise as a pirate. And you are with them on the ship, and they start pulling up anchor. And then you hear from the crow's nest someone yell, "Shit, we got contact! They found us!" And then there's kind of like a scurry as people like starting to actually get in a hustle. And then you see this, the one man who is with Kellis, and the woman with the armor. He starts commanding people to get ready to run. So what do you think? Do you think we should, kill him here? or just get going. I think we can outsail them, but it's a pain if we have to deal with both of them at once. And then you hear from the big knight. I think we should bring them with us. That way, we have a distraction. Outsail them. Aye. And then they start blasting off as well. So they're kind of as you guys are just intercepting them, they start dashing off to the south. And what are you doing on the boat, Endien, as this is going?
Just like
awkwardly standing,
NPC
or
labor, so it looks like she's doing things, but isn't truly as she's trying to listen to things. Keeping track of her time
as they're sailing. So it's going to take a little bit of time for them to. Sounds like there's going to be a little bit of time for them to get to where they're going. And I'll say I don't know because I know kind of some stuff you're trying to pay attention to. Callus does go below deck at some point. I don't know if you're actually actively wanting to pursue that or
not yet.
Okay, so maybe like 2 hours in or something like that. What?
I have to do something before 2 hours because disguise self only lasts for an hour.
Okay.
I'm going to go below deck and try to catch somebody by themselves and knock them out and take their clothes.
Okay. Let me just. Okay. I want you. Here's. I'm gonna just give you a few checks to make this happen. Without having to go through a full combat.
Yeah.
Give me either an athletics, an acrobatics, or a stealth check.
I'm gonna go stealth. 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So you get down there. You spot someone by themselves. Now give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
You know it has to be acrobatics. My -1 to strength doesn't allow me to do anything with athletics. Fucking is. It's a 5.
That's a 5.
Because I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, so you are getting into a position where you can nab this guy, and you slip on some loose gold, and you make noise. The guy catches you. I want you to give me an attack roll.
With my short sword modifiers?
Yes.
Okay. Hi. Hey, that's a natural 20.
Nat
for 27.
Okay, yeah. You're able to get to him and knock him, like, hilt to the face, knock him out. Before, are you trying to kill him or are you trying to just knock him out?
Let's kill him.
Okay, you hilt to the face with one sword, blade to the neck of the next, whatever, and you rob him of his. You probably might choke him out to death or something because you don't want blood on your clothes. So you get your disguise, bury his body in the rubble of barrels.
I dig
and
up
crates.
the floorboards.
Yeah, there's water there. Yeah. So you get him alone, and you'll have actual clothing now. 2 hours later, so the fog has picked up a lot by now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's already harder to see because of the rain. It's a little bit harder, like even more harder to see. And as you guys are approaching, you do notice the dark outline of an island with a mountain on it. You would know from earlier that you were kind of triangulating. You could triangulate those islands with a volcano to the south. So you know that you are heading towards this island with this volcano on it. So you see its silhouette as you're approaching in. And the boat that Endien is on starts to slow down. It starts getting probably within 500 feet. They're like, as this is maybe happening, and the crew over with Darius, you guys can see in the distance, like, first the silhouette of the boat as you finally catch up. And then it seems like they've been leading you guys on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they seem intentionally slowed. So I guess you guys are probably like, that's fine. We're cautious. It's whatever. And then you'll also see the silhouette of the volcano. And on the main deck of this boat, basically a lot of the crew has kind of, all the unnecessary crew has gone below deck, except for the knight, the captain, the big knight, and Kellis. What are you going to be doing during this, Endien?
She would have stayed below deck as much as she can to stay in the darkness because she still has a big old scarred face on one side and doesn't want Kellis to notice her.
Endien, everyone there seems like really, while like that one night seemed excited and Kellis seems comfortable, everyone is starting to get like really nervous about this. Oh man, I don't know. Like, do we just? I mean, at this point, we're big into it. I don't know what to do, man. Shut up, man. It's all right. We got librarians on our side. They'll be able to do this. We'll be good now. You'll go home, buy yourself a house. All right, okay. They're all like very mixed bag, but they seem very uncomfortable with the position that they've been put in. I guess since you're below deck, we will, I guess, from the vantage point of Darius and Thellum and Captain Gautier, the outline of the volcano, lightning starts more frequently flashing in that area, like above the caldera and like in the sides, and you just see this crack of lightning and the silhouette of something above the volcano. And now I'm going to need initiatives.
Hey, Darius got a 16.
Thellum got a 21.
Pretty good, Thellum. It's pretty good.
Okay, what's
26.
yours?
Was it?
26.
What a time to have a 26.
Yeah, when I'm standing below deck.
Hey, it's Endien. What do you do? It's your turn.
I shoot 3 people so I can get my action economy. No. I'm basically waiting for any word from my friends. To see, because I know they were following us, but I don't know what their plan is. So I'm just here. I'm gonna try and make my way to where the stairs are, so I at least have easy access to the top if I need it.
Okay, yeah. We'll put you right there. Right next to the stairs. Oh, you're not on the map yet.
Yeah, we're not.
we're not.
We're not on the
map.
I forgot I had moved you.
Oh my god.
So the
That's a
top
big
left
boy.
corner. Yeah.
There I am. It's me. Yeah.
There I am once again.
Yeah, my turn.
Okay. Thellum. It's your turn.
How far away am I from the big boy?
You are 525 feet.
God damn. I do nothing.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Darius, do you have anything you're gonna do?
Just as we're approaching. Okay, so we do have one ballista. Cool, that's fun. I'm gonna call out to the captain. Do we know what could be up on that island up there? Rumors, myths, legends.
Rumors, dragon, but there's been nothing there. For as far as anyone really knows, no activity. There was a myth of 2 dragons fighting over these areas, but it's just myths.
All right, well, we may be seeing a myth come alive tonight, and Darius doesn't really have anything until we get much closer, like 300 feet away.
Yeah, this is primarily just a prepping round, as you have seen this thing. It's hard to not see it coming, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darius would make sure that they have the ballista loaded and ready to fire.
yes, they there are crew members on that, and they have people ready to sail. So with the ships, don't worry too much. So each ship is going to have like their own 3 actions, and that's just going to be dealt with by the crew themselves. If you guys want to, you can always spend your action to do a ship action, but other than that, they have it covered. Yeah, so this red dragon, it instead of like 2 large wings, it's got like 4 medium or smaller wings. It's got like black is like blackened at the tips of the wings and the tail, and it is soaring out. That's as far as it gets. But it is coming fast, it seems like.
Oh Lord, he coming.
They are going to get here for their turn. As you guys start sailing faster, making some distance. It doesn't look like the enemy ship is moving from this point. It looks like it's waiting for something. But the ship you guys are on is approaching as fast as it's possible. So from there, it is Endien's turn. Still no real word, no real sound of what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do much.
Thellum, you're probably just waiting, right?
I will get close to Darius. Not like just a little close, and I'll prepare the action to activate the bubble if something comes at us.
I legit thought you were gonna say prepare to activate your ring.
Heads up.
Okay. On initiative 20, lava rockets out from the caldera, spews, ash and smoke is rising, and the air around this area is getting really bad. I need everyone who's above deck to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not me. I'm just going to become part of this crew, I think.
Do they have good benefits?
That's what I'm wondering. Hey, what are you guys' benefits?
That's 15 for Darius.
Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. I thought that was a 13. It's a 15 plus 1. 16.
Good job.
You will both die.
Oh!
Win some, lose some.
Okay, so it's going to be a DC 13.
Cool. So we both... I got a 15. Thellum got a 16. So
Okay.
Healthy boys.
Darius is pretty beefy.
Thellum, not so much.
Thellum's just having a good day. I mean, good in quotations.
Good luck, everybody.
I mean, I can't... Darius isn't going to call you because he doesn't know if you're in a safe place to answer your phone.
That's very fair. And
So
also,
we're
even
kind
if you did call me, not much I can do. Run out on the deck and get slaughtered.
I mean, to at least let you know, though, that, like, how far away we are.
Mm-hmm.
I have a workaround, but we need to get significantly closer.
Hey, does the dragon have eggs?
This is not the time.
Okay.
Not even
It's always
close.
the time.
So, Rolling Thunder, Krakoom,
Raccoon.
making a deafening burst, and you notice most of the crew, and I guess that's all you guys can see. Oh, the crew like cowers on, like putting their hands on their ears. Those people took 9 thunder damage and became deafened for 5 minutes.
Oh.
That sucks. I mean, like, I can't.
Heal them. Heal them.
It's gonna make the rest of this combat real interesting if they can't hear us talking to each other.
All right.
Use Lesser Restoration on all of them.
I don't have that spell.
I do. Come get me. I don't have any spell slots for it.
Darius, it is you.
How far are we traveling each round?
3 hexes.
Oi.
50 feet? 75 feet?
It's 75. It's from the middle of the ships.
Okay. I think Darius is going to be selfish.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking Thellum's out here exposed.
Fucking Thellum.
Bitch.
Thellum, stop exposing yourself.
What I do? I just have a bubble.
Fuck. No, I'll just wait then, because I don't want to leave Thellum stranded up here.
Okay.
You should have done it. Treat yourself.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to save my spell slots.
Okay. The dragon keeps flying forward, and the ship moves forward as well, leaving us to Endien. Endien is waiting down below deck. Nothing's happening. Everyone's tense. Callous. Deaf. Thellum.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be standing here, hand in my bag of holding, prepared to activate that bubble whenever.
All right. Round 2. The rain for everyone above deck starts to burn as it comes down in an acidic rain. Everyone takes 2 acid damage who is above deck.
Can I activate my bubble now?
Yes. Yeah, so you pop this bubble immediately as soon as you start to feel it, and then so it's you and Darius inside this bubble, safe as the rain just rains down like that trickling sound of as it comes down. We're back to ASMR on this thing.
Close to each other inside of a bubble? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Interlocking toes?
No.
Okay.
Enough with the toes.
Well, Darius, it is your turn.
Now what are you gonna do?
I will say it will be harder for you to interlock your toes with Thellum because he's got new boots.
Fancy ones.
Yeah, he can just slip them out the side.
Okay.
I can fly this thing.
Yeah, no, I'm really just trying to come up with contingency plans in case things go wildly fucked. I am going to reach into my bag of holding, pull out some bric-a-brac. Doesn't matter. Some little gears, little scraps of metal. As I am going to give to Thellum I'm going to use magical tinkering to essentially on this little piece of metal to emit like a hunting horn call. So object continuously emits your choice of an odor or non-verbal sound. The phenomenon is perceivable up to 10 feet away, and show it to him and drop it in his bag of holding, so it's not deafening us.
Yeah. As it goes from one to the other.
And say, if we get separated and can't see each other, pull that out. We'll start to track each other down that way. Just seeing all this fog and smoke and shit starting to rain down on us.
As you're face to face in a bubble.
Surrounded by acid rain. Romantic setting.
I went to find Endien, but I found myself. Now on AO3.net.
The dragon's just a wingman.
It is the dragon.
Dragon approaches. Kill me.
The dragon just calmly asks us to leave. Just get out
Hey,
his
could
lawn.
you go? I'm trying to nap.
to do something here, guys. I got like a whole storm aesthetic going on. Leave. You're really bringing down the vibe.
Yeah, you guys are still kind of far away for that. Well, I guess you're gonna go forward.
Guys got any treasure in there?
Yeah, so the dragon is like less silhouette-y the closer it gets. It's approaching. You realize this thing is huge. Everything's sailing forward. Endien is down below deck.
That dragon less silhouette to anybody?
Actually, Endien, you do after your turn is done, you do notice Kellis run down below deck, covering himself. And he's like swearing to himself, but he's like obnoxiously loud because he can't hear himself right now. He's like, "Fuck! What the fuck is happening? What the fuck was that? I wasn't fuck! Ah, god damn! What the hell?" And that does not go well. Like the crew is not like reassured by this. Thellum, you are in a bubble. Are you doing anything, or are you just waiting?
I slowly take off my boots.
No, please don't.
I'm just joking.
Darius slaps your hand as you go for your laces. Focus.
I guess I do nothing except for... Hey, Darius. Catch this. I'm just joking.
He's so full of jokes.
I'm so full of jokes.
Jokey.
Okay, if you're done...
If you're done joking around.
You're done with the jokes.
I'm floating, right?
Yeah, so in the bubble, you're holding, like, it's centered around you and you're like in the middle. But the bubble, like it's like the bottom of the bubble.
Oh, is okay.
It like lifts you up, like pops you up, kind of. So I guess you're sitting down in it a little bit more, but you are.
Well, there's just sailors burning outside in the rain.
Yeah.
Also, the captain's still out there.
Yeah.
Am I blocking them?
Am I in your way?
I mean, the crew gets a bit like startled by you, but they're also like kind of just generally like they seem like they're doing their job because none of them can fucking hear anything. So they're just doing what they know they should do, and they're waiting until they have a way to know that they should do anything else. So that's like kind of like what they're focused deep in onto that. If that is it, then can I have Thellum and Darius each roll me a d20, and you are looking for a 5 or higher.
Oh, my dice hovered on a 5 and then rolled to a 13.
Kyle though.
I got a 6.
Oh my god! You guys!
Oh no. That was a close one.
You're inside of a bubble. What could really happen if you roll low anyway?
Heart attack.
Heart attack. Roll to see who has a heart attack. Ooh, that's a lot of dice rolling.
That's too many.
I'm dead. He's just gonna raise the ship, and I'll be dead, just like all the other crew members. That's why we're all herded down here like cattle.
Like the fucking Titanic down in steerage.
I am a steerage.
Sure, Endien can swim.
No.
Did you get training
She has
for that?
medium armor, and you have to make athletics checks to swim in your armor. She has a -1.
Oh.
Actually, let me make sure I have all of the attributes to Serpent Scale armor. It's just a stealth check, I think, right?
Yeah, and you can add your full dex.
Yeah.
But nothing else. It's still medium.
It's 45 pounds. That's too much for my little elven body.
You're so beefy now, though. It's worth it.
Yeah, when I'm dead. Get drown. My only saving grace is that I still have phase steps available to me. But I need somewhere to phase step too. I think I got an extra one now that I'm higher level.
Ooh.
Because it's off of your proficiency bonuses.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bolts of lightning strike down. Many of them all at once, obliterating 4 of the crew members on the ship Darius and Thellum are on, 2 of the crew members on the ship that Endien is on, and like a lightning rod strikes down on the big giant knight.
Exodia, obliterate.
Oh my gosh. The dragon is swooping down towards the enemy ship. It doesn't land, but it seems to be trying to keep itself steady in the winds. It looks like it's having a harder time flying, because as you guys are getting closer, now that the I guess the allied ship is heading toward closer, you are noticing it is struggling in this wind, in this rain, to keep afloat itself. But it gets as far as that, and the allied ship keeps heading forward towards it. Endien, it's your turn.
How close is this dragon?
He is 50 feet.
Okay, that's more than I can do anything about.
Yeah, I was gonna say 50, and then he's higher above though too,
Yeah.
so he's a lot. Yeah.
Probably not going to be a good thing next turn. Are there portholes in this ship?
Yeah, sure. If you want to see what's happening, because I guess I would say the boat probably rocked a bit, or was because of the lightning. Put you over here so you can see.
There's not a whole lot I can do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Are you looking at the porthole, or are you not going there?
I think I'd peek for a second to see what it is and move to the other side so I don't get dragon attacked right in my face. My face is taken enough, thank you very much.
All right. From there, okay. It looks like they're all just still. Nothing's really happening with them, so it's going to be the dragon. So you guys see this dragon descend upon the enemy ship. Endien, I guess Endien, you would feel it as this thing lands on the boat. Grumph! You like it's like a huge shift and off balance. Some people falling over. Endien, you hear from above. Are you here to make an offering? Am I to be taking this gold by force? And you hear kind of some muffled yelling from up top. Then so be it. It then lifts back into the air. And that is... you're sailing as fast as you guys can. You're getting there. You're about 150 feet away from the enemy ship. Endien, it is your turn.
Oh my god, so soon. Well, the dragon is going to attack the ship soon. But what am I to do about it? Especially when it's flown away again. I don't know enough about ship anatomy. Can I go to the rudder? I don't know if people are there though. I don't know how the rudder is turned. Is it turned from the top?
Like the helm? Are you talking about?
Or
like that steers it?
Not where it actually gets steered, but the actual rudder itself.
God, man, I only just learned what the sides of a ship are called. I don't know where a boat rudder is.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm trying to do anything that could be something to listen to, but I don't know enough about ships, unfortunately.
More than likely, the rudder would be in the back.
Yeah, I know it'd be in the back.
Not,
I just don't know if it's accessible.
Probably not, because I don't know on old ships, but I would assume the majority of it would be external to avoid water, as much water leakage as possible, or leak points.
Is Kellis just kind of hanging out down here?
He is. Well, last you saw, he was down here. He's trying to get it. He's got tatters in his clothing. He's taking his cloak off. He's got holes burning into it, and he's like trying to figure it out, and he like can't hear, so he's like kind of just like loudly swearing to himself still.
I don't know how close my other ship is. I can't do anything.
Okay. Kellis is not actively doing it. He like is stumbling. He knows something's going on, but he can't hear, so he's just gonna try and stay down here for now. Thellum, you guys are about 150 feet away.
So what's the plan?
Did we hear the dragon?
You probably heard him making noise, but not. You probably didn't hear what he was saying from how far away and like the noise of the storm.
I don't fully know. Kind of waiting to see what that dragon's gonna do to the boat and or us. I'm also waiting till we get just a hair closer to let Endien know where we're at.
How fast can the bubble travel?
The bubble can travel 60 feet per round.
60 feet. And you only need a hair.
What are you going to do, Thellum?
I could just fly closer.
Are you sure this thing flies? Or does it just hover above whatever surface it's on?
Does that include water?
Those are two very different things.
Can I see if I can float about like 10 feet above the air?
Yeah, you use 10 feet of movement and you float upwards.
I move closer.
So you're 10 feet up, and then you move 50 feet forward, and you are just hovering above the waves. Okay, this is... let me...
Okay, do your thing.
Hey, baby.
You're welcome.
We could have just waited until the boat got closer, but I mean, whatever. The boat would have been close enough on the next turn, but this is fine too, I guess.
Well, the boat will catch up to you, and you can just land back on the boat.
Yeah. You can swim,
big
right?
moves.
Oh, I mean, Darius can retract his armor as an action, so I'll just be regular. So I won't be... I'll sink for one round, and then I'll be able to swim like a normal person.
Well, like a hobgoblin.
I use person as a non...
That's fair in this world. That's what I usually default to when I'm...
Because I don't like...
about anything.
Because humans are a thing you can be, it's like, well, I don't want to say default human, because that's not what everyone is.
Yeah, exactly.
I say that a lot in my home games. I'm like, well, they're person-shaped.
Yeah, humanoid.
I don't love that we're just in the ocean.
So you move 50 feet outward. That bubble, that little red bubble there, is you guys.
This bubble's name is Michael.
Oh, that's a thing. Soon as you guys start doing that, I don't know if you like look back, but the captain's like,
people just jumping off her ship. Right.
Does not look back and does not care.
So remember, Darius.
What?
Oh, actually, not Darius. It's not Darius at all. You know why it's not Darius?
It's the dragon.
Round 4. Hailstones rain down from the sky. Everyone who is above, which is none of you guys for this, will take a bunch of bludgeoning damage.
Goodbye, crew.
Oh, not too bad. Only 2 damage.
What the heck is this?
The storm of the dragon. I've only heard tale of such things.
Hail.
So, from there, it is Darius' turn, as you guys are floating out to sea.
Again, this is slightly unnecessary, but it's okay, because Darius can now cast... so he's going to point at the ship and cast Message to Endien. So, cast a spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target node is beyond the barrier.
That's me.
Doesn't have to follow a straight line and can travel freely around corners and through opening. So I cast it and say, we're 100 feet back, opposite the dragon. Are you safe? You can reply back with a whisper.
I know, she's trying to think how to answer that. In a matter of speaking, what's the plan?
That's all it's an action to cast it.
Okay.
I would let, after I got that back, I would let Thellum know. Endien's at least safe for the moment. Hopefully this dragon makes a move soon so we can make a plan as to what we're
Kills her.
Should we pick her up?
Can we? Does this orb have a hatch?
I'm gonna lose her. We're going shop.
Just bubble our way back to the main.
Leave.
Just absolutely fuck this nonsense.
See you guys later.
Good luck with your dragon.
So, I guess from the distance that you're at, 100 feet, you probably wouldn't notice, really. So I'll just
do this quick.
Just some things happen.
I wonder if they were like, hey, go kill that ship, and then we'll give you the gold. We'll find out soon, I guess.
Yeah. I also just had the thought, which Darius does not say to Thellum yet. Can we make this bubble into a submarine? And then just like, once we have Endien, just like dip 10 feet below the water and get the fuck out if we need to. Just like totally unseen, under the waves, GTFO.
I mean, like, yeah.
I'm just trying, we don't have a solid plan, but I'm coming up with contingencies for our non-existent plan.
Yeah, the dragon looks like he reels back from something, but you don't know, you didn't see anything happening.
Would I have heard anything happen?
You just, I guess you hear a...
Like a ballista shooting?
No, it doesn't sound ballista-like.
Okay.
You hear kind of some yelling. It looks, you guys, from the bubble, it looks like you see a small figure jump up to the dragon.
Oh.
From the boat. And it looks like it stabs at it.
It's a dragoon.
It misses. So it looks like it stabs at this dragon. The dragon looks like it moves off to the side, and then they land back down.
Faces he's making is probably not good.
Okay. Yeah. From there, the dragon goes. Not happy with things,
Fair.
It seems.
Fair.
The dragon circles back over this way, swirling around, and then it decides to fire breath. Yeah. Down onto the ship.
What are you planning, Kyle? Kyle, I am stuck in this bubble with you. What are you planning?
Ball.
That doesn't mean anything, Kyle.
Ball could ground pound dragon head.
Pile driver.
I don't think that's going to be effective.
Going down.
You're going to do that, and then Nick's going to be like, roll 1d6.
You just have to shove it, because if you shove a flying creature and it works, they go prone and then they fall, and then it falls in the water.
Yeah, I just have to beat a dragon in a strength contest.
Easy, GG easy. With your ball? Your ball's strong.
Let me just keep using pile driver, build up my ult. I got you guys.
Adaptive shield engaged. Pile driver.
I'm never gonna use
Impact
my fist.
area.
Everything you can to not punch things as a
The Contra guy dies. The ballistas burnt to hell, and the dragoon dies. That's what I say.
Yeah. So this dragon rains down fire onto the ship. It looks like it's not doing good for anyone.
I feel like we should be attacking.
We haven't been in range to do shit until like this round.
Yeah. So this is the ship is starts to catch on fire as he does this. You're also noticing like with these winds and this rain, his fire breath isn't probably nearly as potent as it would be in normal situations. So after the dragon rains down some fire, and the allied ship starts trying to enclose. Then it is Endien. So you hear people screaming up top, and you probably heard the fire breath.
Yeah, she isn't gonna sit idly any longer, thinking back on past mistakes she's made. She's going to go upstairs. As she walks upstairs, how high is the crow's nest from the ground?
Google.
24 feet.
24 feet, easy clap. Here's the decision. How close is the other ship to us? As she looks around, what does she gather?
Depending on where it's at, anywhere from 20 to 25 to 75 feet, depending on which parts of the ship you're looking for.
How about
the shortest?
Where I am. Yeah.
Oh, for where you're at?
Yeah.
About.
Because I went upstairs.
It would be about 75 to get there.
Yes. Because I was right here, so I'm gonna. What is it? 5'10"? Get upstairs. Hey, guy. 15. I gotta make these count. I'm gonna face step up to the crow's nest. I assume that's crow's nest unless it's somewhere else.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna kill some people.
And who do I see?
You probably see the bubble.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Okay. So you're up on the crow's nest. The lay of the land, as you can tell, is the ship. The allied ship is nearing you guys. You see the dragon, as described, flying above. You see, just kind of like standing in air, you see both Darius and Thellum somewhere in the distance. Looks like there's a lot of fire damage, a lot of things going on. It looks like people are not having a good time as people are fighting on the deck, trying to deal with this dragon. Can I get a perception check?
Yeah. I suppose you could get one of those from me. Hey, 23.
Is that with disadvantage?
No.
From the storm, sorry.
Oh, well, there you go then. That's a 14.
14. Okay. Yeah. So okay, that's good enough. You notice just because you're in the crow's nest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's only about maybe 40 feet away from you at this point. You notice on its right arm, like there's a pattern on its scales of like this black, like coiling around his right arm.
Okay. Well, I'm not letting this happen for free, and I need to give him something else to worry about. So I'm going to lose 2 arrows at the dragon armor lady.
Dragon armor lady, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He'll probably get me killed, but I'm not letting this dragon get captured for nothing. First shot. Do I have disadvantage or anything from the storm?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck it, I'm still gonna sharpshooter this. Ah, shit, I threw one of the dice way the fuck out of the tray. Damn it, of course, too. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that one, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's only a 9.
Yeah, that misses.
Second shot, I'm still sharpshooter, I don't care. That's better. But probably not enough for a heavily armored person. A 16?
No. Yeah, you miss.
I lose 2 arrows at her if she notices that or not.
Yeah. Let's see. Kellis is just gonna be downstairs. Thellum.
I'm gonna. Do you want to be dropped off at the ally ship? At our ship? I want to do something crazy.
What's the other option?
I whack the dragon with the bow.
That sounds like it'll be ineffective.
It'll be something.
If you're going to do that, then yes, I would like to not be a part of that situation.
I will go to the ship and drop off Darius. If I can reach the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
You deactivate the you deactivate the pump to do it.
Yeah.
And then he drops out. Okay. Then we are back to the storm. Each creature takes 2 cold damage.
How? What did I take damage from?
So
You have
one
your
for
cold
me?
resist. Yeah.
The first time when we were all together on the boat, the regular storm made us take cold damage.
Yeah, that would be it.
Then it is Darius. You're on the ship.
Cool. Do I notice Endien?
Make a perception with disadvantage.
6.
Oh.
No.
Then I would just cast message again and say, I'd rather lose the gold and keep you alive. Can you make it back to the ship? Where you at?
I can't let them take this dragon.
That answers a secondary question Darius would have had anyways, but that's my action. Oh, let me make sure I don't have any bonus actions I can do. No, I can't. Okay. That's fine.
Endien.
Yes.
So on top of the big knight, there seems to be like some sort of antenna, and it starts to pulse. And you notice the knight, the smaller knight that you shot at, is like more invigorated with it. It seems to be like magically affecting her in some way. That she notices that, and she is actually going to. She seems like she touches herself. Like with like magical
right
healing.
now.
With magical healing. And then she runs below deck. And with that, the big knight looks up towards the crow's nest, seeing where these arrows came from. I need Endien. Actually, Endien. You hear down from there, what is going on?
What's going on here?
Betrayal is not an option. And then
who says that?
The big knight.
Oh, I thought it was coming from below deck. I was like, oh.
No. Sorry, the big knight's been saying this at you.
Okay.
He like lifts up his arm, and you know how like Darius has like these like force darts that he shoots out at people. It's like that, but larger.
Ooh.
And it launches out towards the crow nest. Can I get a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, I can do one of them. There we go. 23.
So he hits the crow's nest, and you're able to like dodge out onto some ropes and swing down while you're able to, because it like just the crow's nest wood just splinters, shatters, and it just bursts it apart, making it much harder to sail. But He does not care right now. Okay, so that's his turn. The captain. So I mean, I'll let you have a little bit more leeway on this. If you are, would you want to swing down to the deck, or would you want to hang on to some of the ropes?
I want to hang on to the ropes.
Okay.
Stay up in the air.
Okay. So then the captain of the ship, the guy that you had seen before talking to Kellis, he takes a crossbow and he shoots it at you.
Disadvantage.
That's a good thing too, because he would have crit.
Ooh.
Does an 18 hit?
Right on the money.
Okay. It's going to be 5 piercing damage.
Oh.
As he shoots into you. From there, so it looks like there's a lot of issues. The crew members, they're just kind of going on with what they can. They're not sure what they should be doing otherwise, so they're actually going to shoot at the dragon.
Less than ideal, but
It does look like they miss. They miss with, yeah, both ballistas miss. They can't really move too well, so they're kind of stuck there. They, that is the dragon, however, is not happy either. So the dragon actually is going to come down on top. Let me just.
It's been a while. Oh. Hey, that guy's riding it.
Comes down here to attack the big guy.
big guy fight.
Big guy fight. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom. Come on, Endien,
You know-
please don't fuck this up. You've already had this happen to you. And it's not good for you to have happen again because I need you to do stuff. Yeah, it's a natural 20 for a 23. No ghosties for me.
What
I
did...
got 19.
Okay. And Darius?
Darius got a 0
Ooh.
because I rolled a 2 and I have a -2.
Okay. Darius and all of the crew fail the wisdom saving throw and become frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each throw, and if you succeed, you're immune to its frightful presence for the next 24 hours. Then it is going to basically make 2 attacks on this guy. He's going to bite into him.
Oh boy.
The bite goes in, but the claws do not. And from there, it is the normal ship. They are going to try and get closer, but they're going to try and go around, because that way they're not in the midst of all of you guys. So they start going around the other side of the ship, so they're like on the opposite side of the dragon, so they're not like right in his rampage. And then it is Endien's turn, top of the round.
Make big moves, boys. She's going to swing her little rope so she lands on the dragon's back.
All right. To do this, I want you to do an acrobatics versus an opposed acrobatics check.
But I bolster my chances by face stepping onto his back.
Yeah, give me advantage.
Oh god, I needed it. I rolled a nat 20 and a 1. So a natural 20 for acrobatics for 24.
All right. He rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
For 1.
And because I face stepped, I need both him and the big guy to make wisdom saving throws.
25 for the dragon.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't
And
necessarily need him to pass.
Does it look like it affects the big guy?
Okay, that's fair. But as she lands on the dragon's back, she'll say, "You need to leave. They're trying to trap you here."
Give me a persuasion.
Do I have disadvantage because they can't see my face? Like, I would have disadvantage because of my face.
Right, yeah. No, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Well, Endien, what's your persuasion, girl? 10.
It doesn't seem like it's responding to you.
Was any of that my action? Because like the swinging, I assume would be movement. I just don't know if the persuasion would be.
Your missing steps. The persuasion is not.
Action.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll let you have an action.
And I'm gonna shoot big guy with 2 arrows, but I'm aiming for that little antenna first and foremost.
Okay.
Disadvantage. I'm not gonna sharpshooter this. Dick! I keep throwing them way the hell over there. Let's see. It's a 19 hit on the first one.
To the antenna, yeah.
All right. And that will do. That's some pretty good damage. Is 13, sorry.
13.
And then the second shot, if that didn't destroy the antenna.
It didn't. No.
Okay. Second one's only a 12.
It doesn't hit.
Poop. All right.
It looks like you've damaged it though, but it's not broken.
Hopefully, the dragon seeing me attack its opponent gives me some kind of leeway with it. Not friends, but hopefully he doesn't try to kill us.
Yeah. Thellum, it's your turn.
Is Thellum still next to me?
Yeah, he that was the last thing he did was drop you off.
Can I, before he flies away, say, Endien's going for the crew, leave the dragon? Don't bonk the fucking dragon.
But I wanna.
You can bonk the giant robot.
That's no fun.
No, I don't want to do that.
I'm close enough. I mean, I can see what Endien's doing also, right?
You might have seen Endien jump onto the back, but it's really shitty outside, so it's hard to tell.
How close am I? I go in my bubble.
Okay.
Without Darius in it. I will. Yeah, fuck it. I'll smash into the robot.
You move forward. You charge towards him. I guess you can give me a shove attack. In athletics, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, my hesitancy was more of what should I do with the bubble? But yeah, I'll do that.
21?
Holy shit.
21.
Right. Yeah.
22. Yeah, you bump into him, and it looks like he. At first, you don't think anything's going to happen out of it. Kind of, it just you're trying, but you're not sure. But then you actually hit him, and it looks like he has to stabilize himself without, or else he would have been knocked.
Can I check if the bubble's okay? If it has a crack? Does the crystal have a crack?
No, everything seems fine.
I am limit testing at a very bad time.
Then, if that's it, Darius, it's you.
Is the disadvantage on the storm on all ranged attacks or just ranged weapon attack?
Ranged weapon attacks.
Okay. Cool, that's good to know. I'm not going to do anything with that this round. However, I'm just going to launch because the other captain is still on deck, correct?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to launch a magic missile at him.
Okay.
That is 13 force damage to him. These 3 metal darts shoot out from Darius's armor.
That is exactly his HP now. He is dead.
Perfect!
Yeah, Endien, you just see force missiles launch into him. Captain is dead. Oh, this guy's not happy. Has to deal with all this shit.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm doing my wisdom saving throw for
Oh, yeah.
my fear. I got a 16?
No.
Then I am going to use Saving Face to bring that up to a 19.
That's it.
Perfect. Darius is no longer afraid. 'Cause I have at least 3 people within 30 feet. Yeah, I got a bunch of dudes around me. Perfect.
Sounds like a good night, am I right?
I mean, it depends on your predilections.
Boys.
Okay, so this guy, the big knight, he's now getting kind of surrounded by people. Sees the captain dead. What are you doing? Yelling up to Endien.
Doesn't say anything.
You're going to get everyone killed now.
She doesn't respond.
He doesn't really have a face on the armor, so it's hard. You wouldn't know. But he kind of like shifts his body somewhat. Like, and what about you? What the? We have to kill this dragon.
What'd the dragon do?
It's what it's about to do.
What's it about to do?
Kill everyone here.
How?
Oh my god. He is.
We're having a conversation with the wrong person.
Yeah.
Thellum's infuriating in his own special way.
He God, I'm just surrounded by morons. And then he, I guess since he's right there, he's gonna just like how he did like the force punch, force thing. Instead, it's like the fist starts spinning really fast, and he like jettisons and punches this dragon. Yeah. So he then goes in. Yeah. He that's that's really his turn. There's nothing else he has that he can do with that. He's dead. The crew can't shoot at him because he's on board. The dragon's turn. The dragon like lifts up, starts flying, and then starts to fire blast onto everyone.
Fire blast. Does it look like a star?
And it's a Pokemon trainer.
I know. Okay. Okay, yeah. So he erupts this fiery blast onto everything. Endien's on top of him. Thellum's in a bubble, so he's fine. But it is like setting ablaze. It looks like it's doing a lot of destructive damage onto this stuff. And it lifted up a little bit, and the dragon looks like it starts to take off, heading south to the volcano. And I think that's where we can end it.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. All right.
Out
if you
of the
want,
frying pan into the fire, am I right, boys?
yeah. Out of the frying dragon into the frying caldera or something like that. Yeah. If you want to talk to me about this or anything else, really, you can find me on Twitter at Bumblescum, that's with a K, or you can tweet about the show at IDL_RPGS. If you would like to talk about going in and out of bubbles, you can talk to Adam on Twitter at Little Grove. If you would like to hear a few dragon tales, you can talk to BakaZombie at ZombieBaka. And if you want to, well, I mean, you could try to talk to Kyle, but he'll probably just shunt you away with a bubble.
See you later.
See ya.